April 1st. We do not have school on April 2nd to celebrate Good Friday. So right now you will see our question that we're focused on is how do writers read, plan, and write an opinion essay that includes evidence and elaboration that supports an opinion. So we are working on another opinion article this week. Right here is the text set. I think you guys are going to find this very interesting this week. It's about allowing dogs on the beach. So I'm going to open this article and hopefully you guys can see it here on my screen. There are 3 sources. They are labeled this time. I know last week that caused some confusion. So this is source 1, dogs on the beach, many say yes. And then we go into source 2, the number 2 problem. Very interesting. And then source 3, doggy dangers. So you can see just by the title, maybe you're making a prediction that these articles, some of them may be in favor of allowing dogs on the beach and some maybe not so much. So then we're going to turn to our prompt, and we can see here that our city leaders are considering allowing dogs on beaches in your city. You have to write an essay for your city leaders in which you give your opinion about whether or not dogs should be allowed on the beach. You have to use information from the passage in your essay. So now let's go back to our weekly folders and take a look at what we're doing Monday through Thursday of this week. This is going to follow a very similar structure as last week. On Monday, we will plan to meet at 9 o'clock. If you can bring that article with you, then we will go through and read part of this together. But we're going to be focusing on this Dogs on Beaches text set. You can hear Hazel in the background. She's just adding to this idea of dogs on beaches, giving you kind of that ambiance with her dog bark. Sorry about that. On Monday, we're going to read the prompt, we're going to set up our matrix, and we're going to read and code source 1. Filling in the matrix as you read. I know many of us kind of fill it in like after we've read the full source 1. Tuesday, we're going to meet again. We'll talk about source 1, and then we are going to read and code sources 2 and 3, completing our matrix on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, we're going to open up a Word document, just as we've done every week so far now, and save it as Dogs on Beach essay. And on Wednesday, we're going to write our intro and our first body paragraph. So Wednesday is going to be kind of a lot as far as writing goes because we're doing both of those paragraphs. We want to make sure that we're also considering our audience, guys. It's our city leaders. So if you remember back to that grammar practice, we did a lesson on like informal and formal language. We might want to use more of like formal language when we're talking to our city leaders. So we'll talk about that during our morning meeting as well. And on Thursday, we are going to be writing our second body paragraph. So we're going to talk more about a variety of text evidence, how we can include quotes, paraphrasing, and some examples. I don't know if we'll have the ability to include very many definitions in this essay. We'll see. Maybe as we reread it and we talk about it, we'll see where we can include a definition. I know that source 3 actually talks more about like dogs becoming dehydrated as they might be exposed to more of the salt that's in salt water. So maybe we can include like a definition there for source 3, informing our reader of what the word dehydrated means. So we will talk more about writing this week. That's your overview. Let me know if you have any questions.